Hi, this is Arielle,
This is Stanley.
and we're back on the second segment. We're gonna be talking about their love story, how their love story started. Let me ask you first. Let me introduce your lovely wife, and want to welcome Marianne. How are you today?
Oh, perfectly good. So blessed. So blessed to have him. So blessed to have you also.
Thank you so much, and I want to start with you. So, how did you guys met? How did it start?
It was start the website Christian Filipina, and it's more on our co-Filipino who are going to that website.
So that website is only Filipino woman.
Filipino woman.
You get to remember that only Filipino woman on that site, and its name is, what is it again?
Christian Filipina.
Christian Filipina. Okay, Christian Filipina. You guys owe us. Okay, but anyway, tell me how did these things?
Yes, so I go to that website, and yes, it's a little bit not so curious about it, and I'm really not used to it, in my age at the same time. But so I went on it, and then there is, if you had a sign up, you have to pay on it. There's certain
And you
amount.
pay for it, right?
No, I did
you
not
did
pay
not
on
pay.
it.
Okay.
And then, of course, I have to get some information about the website. I call the customer service or their representative. It's a coincidence that, of course, this Filipina website, Christian Filipina, is owned by a co-Filipina who also blessed to marry with a foreigner who are living actually there in Florida.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So you did not pay for it.
Yeah, I
for
did not
him
pay
to be
for
able
it.
to-
Yeah.
So how did you come up? How did you find him?
So I sign up, and they give me a trial for a week. So I put all my information there, and then the lady, she activate my account. So it's only a week. So there is a wink there. If somebody wink you, it means somebody check your profile, and he is the one. So I send him a message, and then that starts.
So what did you expect about that, Stanley, when you wink her?
Well, let me just be honest. My expectations wasn't to find a Filipino woman as soon as I did. However, I had heard so many beautiful things about the Filipinos and how, subtle they are, and how compassionate and loyal they are. And once I saw that she had accepted my wink, I was sort of, this is interesting. So that lets me know that this beautiful, distinguished young lady checked out my profile. And what a beautiful profile it was, because she, in fact, answered me. And once we started communicating back and forth, I love what it was that the Filipino woman was saying. And she touched me immensely. I'm talking about, folks, let me just say, I was profoundly touched by this young, beautiful, awesome, incredible woman. 50 something years old. Actually, she's 20 something.
20. Okay, so when you think that way and you guys connected, how that develop? Because you kind of, as we talked yesterday briefly, you kind of joke on her that, hey, are you looking only to get your citizenship or paper, right? Instantly you already mind that she doesn't have papers in the USA. So you get to remember this is an experience, and I want this people around this world or in the USA, because of Trump right now, he is so hard about the non-immigrant and no papers living in the USA. So now tell me, why did you say that towards her?
Well, the reason I said it because there's so much plan going on those websites, especially the Filipino Christian website, though I heard from a Filipino gentleman. And I said, well, man, okay, well, maybe she's just interested in paper, so she just wants citizenship. So I wasn't that enthusiastic about making her acquaintance. However, I did want to talk to her. And I was wrong, folks. I was wrong. A lot of women on the Filipino Christian website are actually looking for pure love. Despite what it was that I had conjured up in my mind from what someone else told me, once I had an opportunity, Miss Arielle, to speak with this beautiful woman, I found out differently that the compassion and the love that she's put forth on paper was actually realistic in real life.
Well, thank you for that. And I want to correct some of the Filipino who give you a bad, reputation about Filipina, and he was wrong. That we are not here just to, marry a foreigner just so that we can come in the USA. He was wrong. Either he's Filipino, and I want to beat his ass.
Right. Good too.
Because what you said to me is exactly that. Hey, this woman will just take advantage, and after you get married, they will divorce you. Well, maybe some cases,
Absolutely.
but not everybody. You know what I mean? So then after that, how did you guys, come together? Because when did you find out that she doesn't have a paper?
It's Arielle, I found out that Marianne didn't have papers because she told me on the phone. Well, I think it was probably a month later, and she started crying. And I was like, why are you so emotional? Because my working visa is finna run out, and they're going to deport me back home. I said, I tell you what, let's talk in 48 hours. So we hung up, and the Holy Spirit just spoke through me in my sleep. I couldn't sleep at all because I was tossing and turning, wondering, okay, Lord, what should I do? You have to answer me. Is this the right decision or not? So I woke up that morning, and it dawned on me, I need to help her. I didn't even think twice about it.
What did you feel? Is just want to help, or do you have feelings?
I felt compassion for this woman. I felt love for this woman. I felt the necessity to have someone as loyal and meaningful and purposeful as she is. And that's, folks, I tell you, gravitated me towards my decision. And today, she is the most amazing wife that I've ever had the opportunity of marrying. So I am thankful. Miss Harris, thank you so much. Give me a hug, girl. I love you. You are so amazing.
So now I'm touchy. I wish all the men in this world are like you. You know what I mean? Because you are touched by her when she cried because she's telling you she doesn't have a paper, and she's ready to be deported. Or she will be deported. But then again, at night, 48 hours, you pray, and then you called her the next day, right?
I called her immediately and said, you know what, baby? I have great news from above. And I remember those words verbatimly. God touched my heart and told me to let you know you don't have no worries. And my wife was silent on the phone. Girlfriend then, but later on became my wife. She was silent, and I said, hello, are you there? Hello, are you there? And she was weeping, and I said, and then be honest with you, I'm an emotional person anyways. Her emotions caused me to become emotional, but I was the one that gathered enough strength to say, baby, I love you. We are here together. You're not going nowhere. Don't worry. You are one of God's most precious angels.
She's not gonna be deported, right? Yeah.
No.
But the joke is actually touch her, right? The joke touch her that you just want my paper.
Yes, I joke around with her periodically, and I say, baby, I know what it is. You just want me to marry you so you can get your little green card, and then you're going to kick me to the curb. So you done built my heart up to love you, so you already set me up. It's just like playing Monopoly. You get the get out of jail free card, you pick it up, you go to jail, and you play a joke on me. Oh, well, you're not getting out of jail. Even though you have a card, this card isn't meant for you. So, we just have fun. And then once she started becoming emotional, I had to refrain from doing that because the last thing I want to see her do is cry because she's such a precious gem to me.
But on the other second segment, we're gonna talk about Mary Ann. How is the interview, take place? We're gonna continue, and we're gonna talk to you about your response to his proposal. How did it end? Why did you get married? We'll be right back.